Centralia Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, Wanklin Oil, and First Heritage Bank.
Access denied.
We've all been there when you can't connect the thingy to the whatchamacallit and the whatchamacallit can't find the Wi-Fi network. Well, Blue Valley Technologies has a solution that can help you with all your connected devices. Tech Home with unlimited multi-device support to help you get your home connected and even tune up your computer. Find more details at bluevalley.net/techhome.
Everyone has something that they do best. Banks are no exception. Ours is investing back into the local communities that we serve. We make loans to local families and businesses. These loans generate the dollars which empower our local community. Invest in our community by banking with us. We're an equal housing lender. First Heritage Bank in Centralia, Corning, Seneca, and Vermilion. Member FDIC. Online at 1hbank.com.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in the field. In addition to propane and diesel, they also offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
Joined now by Dusty Thompson, head coach of the Centralia girls basketball team. Coach, last time out, I know you guys fell there to Clifton Clyde, but speak on just the amount of basketball that your team has played here in the last couple of weeks and how well in a lot of those games they have played.
Yeah, you know what? I think Friday night, you go back 2 weeks, we played 7 games in those 14 days, so it was like playing every other day. And credit to Clifton Clyde, they made enough shots to put the pressure on, and we just couldn't find a way to buy a basket. We got a lot of open looks, just couldn't finish. And like you said, I think we were disappointed when we got beat Friday night, but we were relieved that stretch was over, and I told the girls they played well throughout the entire stretch. I felt like we got everything you could ask out of them effort-wise. It just, some nights you're going to have a night where it's not your turn.
And as we look at this team, you guys getting ready for a sub-state run, you have a mix of, experience from last year, but some good freshmen. What does that game, hopefully teach them when you get into, hopefully, a state tournament?
Oh, I think it teaches them that there's going to be nights that, that you don't shoot the ball well. And as I tell them all the time that, officials can make a call you don't like. You can miss shots. You can do a lot of things, but your effort is the one thing that from the opening tip to the time the game's over, your effort's the one thing you have complete control over. And I thought our effort was good. I'm not taking that away from the girls. I thought their effort was there, and they continued to fight for everything they could get. We just couldn't find a way to get that one more basket we needed.
And as you guys look at this season as a whole, what has either changed or improved from this team from that, first week, first game to getting ready here for Sub-State?
Oh, I think the change is at the beginning of the year we were trying to figure some things out, find some things, and I told the girls the other night that, since Christmas, since that TVL tournament, those 3 games in 3 days there, I feel like we get glimpses of different things every night of what they're capable of. We've just got to find a way to put all of it together at the same time in a ball game. Not just pieces in this quarter or pieces in that quarter and one thing well or 2 things well here, but for a full ball game and see where we're at.
Now, I want to ask you about that senior class. What have they meant over these last 4 years for your program?
Oh, we've got just the one senior. Tori's the one senior we've got, and she's been great. Her role's changed, I think, probably every single year she's been here, and it changed this year too. And she continues to show up for those girls, and she continues to show them, the expectation is even when things aren't necessarily going your way, that you're going to be here day in and day out and do everything you can for this team.
Now, last one before I let you go, Dusty, but last time chatting with you for the season. So as you get ready for the postseason, sub-state first, and then hopefully a state run, what does a successful postseason look like for your squad?
Oh, I think success is obviously the first thing people are going to look at is, whether or not you make the state tournament. And for us, that's the goal we're headed for right now. But there's some success in understanding that this team is young and we've got to get as much out of the experience as anything else. And you hope at the end of next week where we get that opportunity to play at state. But if something should happen and we have another off night, the girls look at the experience they've gained this year and the emotion of that game and put themselves in a situation that it doesn't happen again.
Like I like to say, basketball is a lot more than box scores and wins and losses at the end of the year. If you do it right, you create good people. And Dusty, I know you're heading your team in the right direction. I wish you best of luck as you do get the postseason underway. I thank you for all the time we spent this year, and I look forward to doing it again when next winter rolls around.
Sounds good, Max. Appreciate it.
Centralia Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, Wanklin Oil, and First Heritage Bank.